When we talk about freedom, we are talking about freedom of speech. Remembering that it wasn't that long ago that we had parents speaking up for the safety and well-being of their children at Board of Education meetings who, under the Biden administration, were then targeted as domestic violent extremists. We have to remember how, and these are documents that we will be declassifying and releasing very soon, about how on day one of the Biden administration, meaning January 21st of 2021, his national security advisor issued a memo essentially laying the groundwork for who they would be targeting as domestic violent extremists. And one of the documents that was ordered, one of the directives that was given in this memo was to the Director of National Intelligence to come up with a document that went into very specific descriptions of what to look out for when we are looking for domestic violent extremists. And so what you'll see there are detailed descriptions of what we would later see the Biden administration target. Those who were complaining about or unhappy with COVID-19 mandates and policies. Parents who were afraid that their children might be forced to get the vaccine when they went to school against their parents' wishes. People who were expressing anti-authority views. I could go on in this list of people, groups, thoughts, free speech, they were labeled as domestic violent extremists, and then use that label to go and then force these tech companies, some of them were willing, some unwilling, to censor Americans' free speech in the name of going after domestic violent extremists. We have to expose their tactics and the playbook of the deep state so that we, the people, can make sure we never allow this to happen again. By electing President Trump, we chose our Constitution. We chose freedom of speech. We chose freedom to worship so that we can know that as we go to our place of worship, or if we worship in the privacy of our own homes, that we won't have to worry about the FBI thinking that we were suspicious or had to be surveilled as they did to those they labeled as radical traditionalist Catholics simply for attending Latin Mass. By electing President Trump, we chose freedom. Freedom to exercise our right to bear arms. There's already work being done, and there's more to come there to undo the damage that has been done for so long that has undermined that fundamental right. By electing President Trump, we chose our right to privacy and the protection of our civil liberties as guaranteed under the Fourth Amendment. Under President Trump, we chose our Declaration of Independence. I'm smiling because I think it was on Thursday, I was there and delivering the intelligence brief to the president, and towards the end of it, he had a couple of guests who were coming in to join him for lunch. And just seeing the pride and excitement that he shared as he wanted to show them the Declaration of Independence that he put on the wall right next to the Resolute desk in the Oval Office. That declaration that reminds us all that all men are created equal, endowed by our Creator. Not by anyone in government, but our Creator with certain inalienable rights, among those our right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So the historic moment that we live in, it's important sometimes to step away from the noise, to recognize what happened in order to create this opportunity that we have, and therefore to inform the great work that we have ahead of us.